Kia ora everyone, how are you? I hope you're incredible. I'm great. I'm here at a beach in Dunedin, just went for a lovely swim. Very cold, but very refreshing indeed. I'd actually filmed a previous video that I wanted to upload it, but I ended up talking kind of about two different subjects in it and jumped between both a lot, and I realized it was quite confusing, so I decided I'll redo that another time. But today I really wanted to share a message. Also, I hope I'm loud enough to talk over the ocean and the wind. I should be able to you should be able to hear me. Today I wanted to share a message that I had shared along to me. It was pretty beautiful actually, the way that it's all happened. I've just been trying to think about how to convey this message in a way that people will be quite receptive to, because it's one that a lot of people will not be receptive to as well, or initially because of, oh god, so many complicated things. But so, bear with me, okay? Please just listen. My friend and I were walking, sorry, I'm also trying to watch my dog and make sure she's not just up to shenanigans, but she's just hanging out. Anyway, my friend and I were walking through the Dunedin street today to go get some breakfast on my way to take her to hang out with a friend, and get a lady in the street who's walking around, asks for a minute of our time and wants to talk, and obviously, they're either trying to sell you something or want to talk about some ideal or belief of theirs that they are passionate about and want to spread, which I totally love, and I love talking to people, so I was happy to stop. I told her I only had a few brief moments, not even minutes, as we were in a bit of a rush. Anywho, we get talking. She's a Christian woman, and she is trying to spread her belief in God. Many people right there will shy away because there is a massive stigma against the word God and against any religion or faith or anything. But, and honestly, with how intensely she was coming on, man, I don't blame you. Like, that intensity coming on to people on the street like that, I know that is going to push away 99% of people because of how just confronting it is when something that you can't even understand because you haven't been taught it, or we just have all these preconceived concepts and fears of God and the church and organized religion and institution, because of all the horrible things that have been done in the names of these organizations all throughout the history of time. There is no denying that fact. So anyone, when they hear the word God, go, that's not real. I've never, had an interest in that, so I'm just going to completely shut it out. But anyway, yeah, this woman, when she asked me, basically came up to me trying to preach to me, and then I was like, I'm a believer, man. I'm a child of faith. And I said, I don't necessarily call it God, Krishna, Allah, the universe, anything. Like I use any vague name, you don't even have to use a specific name, but yeah, I'm a believer of faith, in a faith other than ourselves. It can even be Mother Nature, anything, just a higher power. And anyway, she basically was like, yeah, but it's got to be God. So that's one of these damaging things that have come out of these organized religions and institutions, and just people and their faith in general putting such strong need for labels and identifications on things that they shut out other people's beliefs. So this woman was questioning my belief purely for the fact that I said that I don't strictly believe in using the word God, that I am open to also applying other terms and phrases to it, which I think, and I know many other people think, is completely fine. Anywho, sorry, I sound like I'm almost putting a negative spin on this, but no, it was actually a really beautiful thing. The thing she wanted to leave me with was the fact that she said, can I leave you with a message for the day? And I said, of course, please. And she said, God is real. There is a higher power in the universe. It doesn't matter what you want to call it, but it is an undeniable fact that there is something out there that we can have a relationship with. And that's freaking phenomenal. And what makes it even more, well, actually, no, I'll build more on that. And yeah, because then I wanted to share my belief of that it doesn't matter if you call it God or Krishna or Allah or the flying spaghetti monster or far out. People deify, which means, put on a godhood pedestal, celebrities these days even, anything. Yeah, as I said, Mother Nature, a tree. People could place their belief anywhere and it's God to them. They can then get the same feeling out of, worshipping that, or out of doing something to service that. Someone can get the exact same feeling out of servicing that God as I can my God, or anything that I want to put my label on. And that's phenomenal. That's absolutely mind-blowing. And even if people don't, and that's why I'm trying to do it in a way that people are going to be able to be open to understanding, because I know that many people wouldn't have really even toyed around with this concept that much, because so many people just haven't had the beautiful opportunity yet. Well, no, that's not true actually. They would have had that connection and feeling. They just might not necessarily have been able to look at it in a certain light to actually identify the fact that they just straight up had a relationship connection with some higher power. Even if you just connected to something, or disconnected even from the material, and just for a brief moment you felt the actual connection to the universe and the oneness. It can be connecting to the higher collective through relationships, through people. You can spend your whole life servicing and worshipping another person if you want. They can be your God. It's really dangerous to deify and put our worship other people as gods, because people always have personal agendas. That's also where these institutionalized religions have been able to do so much wrong, is the fact that they're always run by people which have their own agendas. And it's through scriptures like the Bible, which have been rewritten multiple times, numerous times, by people with personal agendas, whether they think they're positive or not. Obviously, most people think their agendas are positive. Not heaps of people go around going, hey, I'm doing the really bad thing. It's great. Obviously, people do as well. But yeah, most people think they're doing things in the name of good. Anyway, that's the message that I really wanted to share with people, was that God is there. Krishna is there. Allah is there. Mother Nature is there. Whatever you want to put the label on, there is a higher power. There is something that you can place your time and energy in. There is something to have faith with, higher than the material, and when you have that faith, it's mind-blowing. It is the love of the universe. I feel like there is more that I wanted to talk on it, but yeah. The reason that it was actually so beautiful was just last night I was doing a bit of research into just I had a random conversation regarding Jesus's childhood in the Bible, and I haven't read the Bible since I was like 10. So I don't consider myself a Christian or Hindu or a Buddhist or anything. I don't want to be putting limiting labels on this, because in my perspective, as soon as you start strictly limiting yourself to one part of the universe, you kind of close off your eyes a lot more to others. And obviously that can actually be beneficial if you really want to deep dive and strictly and really dedicatedly study one thing. But where I'm at in life, I'm currently wanting to be open to many more things, and I've been finding it insanely beneficial. And yeah, labels are limiting as hell. And also when you can see all the things that are basically the exact same through all of these things, even though they're different languages and different cultures all throughout different parts of the world all throughout time. When you can see these similarities, and also the failures in a lot of them, and things that are corrupt and wrong and whatnot. It kind of really made me go, this stuff's sick. It's all cool. It's really, really cool. But I don't need to walk around with this label on me to prove my faith. And then cracked me up today, that lady literally was basically seemed like she was saying, like, our initial interaction was her trying to convince me, even though my first thing I said to her was, yeah, I'm a child of faith, I'm a believer, I just don't believe in calling it God or Krishna or, sorry, I don't believe in strictly calling it any one name, like God or Krishna or Allah or the universe, I'm open to all names. And she straight away was like, yeah, but you gotta call it God. And basically saying that, yeah, my perspective was wrong, which is fine. She's out there wanting to spread her perspective, but it was beautiful, and yeah, we shared names, and I told her that I was glad that I connected with her, and if I had more time that I would talk longer, and said God bless, because that's her God, and was respectful enough that I can pass a blessing along to her in a language that she'll appreciate and understand. And man, I appreciate the work that she's doing. She's out there spreading the love of the universe. Far out, what a woman. Braver than I am. When I was spending a lot of time with Hare Krishna devotees, the dedication of these people to go out in the street knowing that like 99% of people aren't even going to want to talk to you because you're wasting like 30 seconds of their day. And they're still out there spreading this message that they're passionate about. That is so admirable. That is so beautiful that they are spreading the love of the universe and God and Krishna and all these other things. Yeah. Woo! Good job, guys. If you're watching this and you're one of those out there wanting to spread the love of the universe, even if you're doing it just through making people feel good out there, talking to people out on the street, you don't even have to be talking to them like preaching them. You could just be talking to them, telling them to have a good day, or like, you're loved. Like, hey, look, yeah. Anywho, longer rant than I meant to. At the beach, very cold, as you can see my lips are going blue. Should probably put more clothes on, only put a thin layer on. This is the beach. That's Nala, the dog. Beautiful day. God loves me. I love God. Love the universe. Beautiful place. Oh, I didn't even explain. Wait, did I? Yeah, I mentioned about how... No, I don't think I got to the end of my previous little sub-story in the end. Last night I made the decision to pick up the Bible again. I don't have it on me currently. I have one up at my family's house, which I'm a long way away from on the other side of the country. Yeah, gonna read the Bible again. And then today, this lady talks to me, and the last message that she wants to leave with me is God loves me. Oh, that's powerful. That's the love of God right there. I decide, yeah, wow, wonderful, beautiful, incredible. Anywho, I hope this message finds you well. Take care, everybody. God loves you, I love you, lots of people love you.